Nah, ini Wevine Jos. Kenapa Wesker membimbing si Grace? Halo, halo, tes tes. Tes 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 1 2 3. Oke. Sekarang kita melanjutkan lagi, guys. Selamat malam teman-temanku semuanya. Balik lagi dengan aku Alvin di channel Alvin Setia. Gua pengen bikin channel YouTube lagi khusus main eFootball, ya enggak sih? Hapus divisi lagi, divisi 1 sampai kita divisi 1 ya. Oke. Tadi gua udah nyoba ini divisi 3 kita main kalah sekali guys ya. Melanjutkan lagi, semoga dapat lawan yang gampang-gampang aja biar kita mulus naik ke divisi 1 guys, divisi 2 habis itu ke 1. gas kan. Oke, let's go, kita ke online match.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are ready to go any minute now. Again, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're on the way. Well, plenty has been said and written about Steven Gerrard's many talents. But if you had to pick out one strength in particular, Jim, what would that be? Is never say leadership, something that shone through in so many crucial moments. And it's about more than just the crisp goals he's scored down the years. It's about having the strength to keep going no matter what, and the ability to inspire your teammates to do the same. Important interception. Now it's Count. Here's Kubo. Saliba gets across to intercept that. And Dyke spots it and intercepts. Fernandez. Right, Shevchenko.
Alah. Operan matang tapi finishingnya jelek. Neymar ini pakai sundulan, nggak bisa lah Neymar.
And it's Shevchenko. Chips it through. Saliba makes the interception. Batistita going after that. Batistita. He has found the way through.
Saut aja dari belakang. Mantap man. Terbaik man. Pas dulu. Samping. Jebol. Lah.
This is Drogba.
Ya ampun.
Lampard. Right, Shevchenko. Right, Shevchenko. And he's lost his man.
Tabrak, mantap.
Well seen. Saw that coming. That's great positioning. So good from him. Now it's Drogba. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well timed, excellent interception.
Aduh,
Can he get on the end of this? This is Batistuta.
pressing, pegang, mantap. Itu gaya bermain gua kok gini cuy.
Arsenal have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances.
Nice.
The pass is intercepted. Neymar. Fernandez. McAllister cuts it out. Lampard. Right to Batistuta. Oh, he's goal side. And this is Gerrard. Alexander-Arnold promptly onto that. And that is that. Neymar. This is good pressing. They're not short on bodies. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Arsenal have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence. And here's Kubo.
Itu perjalanan.
It's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Jalan terobosan gua ditutup mulu cuy. Mana ya?
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Saliba cuts out the pass. He's got away. Nice interception.
Aduh,
That's really well manoeuvred.
jagain guys.
Half an hour played now.
Bisa guys.
It's an imaginative pass. Somewhat off target. Van Dijk. And it's Neymar. So intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Guardiola unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Guardiola. Probing pass. Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Ah, nggak mulai.
Teammates are really annoyed with that. They have every right to be.
Which? Tolong.
He's shifting through the gears here. Gerrard. Gerrard delivers.
Mantap, pandek.
And he's heaved it away. But they've got it again. And here's
Nggak
Batistuta.
kejar, woi.
Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Arsenal have got it back and they'll have another go. It was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Drills.
Anjay.
Oh, fine.
Awas.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Borussia Dortmund with their first corner. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. He's having a goal.
Awas.
Now it's a race for the ball. Neymar. Can he get it through?
Satu serangan yuk.
Thought about cutting inside.
Nggak bisa jangan kita. Allah, wih. Masih kosong jangan.
For the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. And now, please join the side yet off the
Presentation, but it definitely needs an injection of some invention, creativity. There's so much you could do with all that industry by just adding a little bit of skill.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. Second half is up and running.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
They've been given a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department. That's beautifully weighted. Oh, that's Lampard! Oh, what has happened here?
Rebut. Anjir, oblak, mantap oblak. Tekan saja langsung.
Now it's Drogba. Looking for the run. Oh, well
Nggak kuat
measured.
guys. Au, sakit anjir. Hati, nice.
Throw it.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Saban
Potong saja.
knocks it into space. Now it's Count. All in towards the middle.
Awas.
Guardiola with the clearance.
Mar tidak terjangkau.
Header. Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Sendiri saja. Drogba bisa
That's
nggak?
well seen too.
Shit.
And still, we await the first breakthrough. Now, can they get him away? Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Shevchenko berbahaya. Buang
Shevchenko can be a real threat inside the
bawah
box.
dulu.
Now, looking to orchestrate a counter.
Lari.
Good
Lari,
numbers,
lari.
sharp and
Kuat.
uncompromising.
Dapat dulu.
Fernandez. Made
Depan.
into space. And he's just misjudged that one. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Nice.
Kubo providing an outlet on that flank.
Bela.
Gamey
Dapat.
can get it clear.
Shit man.
Gerrard.
Apa sih?
Count.
Pop.
Neymar.
Enzo.
This is a promising build-up. Well read. And the danger is averted.
Oh bos.
There's nothing more infuriating for a
Yeah.
fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're
Not.
just stuck in a rut.
Uh,
Now, that's
buang
just-
dulu. Anjir, pelawannya keras coy.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
Drogba. Anjay, Drogba.
The execution was lacking. And it's Shevchenko.
Mundur bang. Asas.
In space.
Awas, jir. Offset. Nice.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could get
Alhamdulillah offset guys, anjir dapat peluang lo ada. Udah sampai bingung cuy. Mau jalanin pemainnya mana?
Flags up on the far side.
just fractionally late, but it's the right call.
Dapat.
Disappointment and relief on either side.
Ya ampun.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on.
Gak bisa nendang dong.
The most accurate pass. Fernandez. And this is Drogba. He's ended up in no man's land. Looking for options for movement. And the finish! Nearly, but not quite.
Alexander Arnold.
Jangan macam apa itu? Tidak berkelas, tidak berbobot guys. Neymar.
It's Hernandez. And here's Drogba. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Let's a look and place it forward. Fernandez. Kubo. And here's Drogba.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Baterai lemah. Aduh, baterai lemah guys.
Borussia Dortmund do have a chance to counter here. There will be 1 minute and over. And there's green grass ahead of him. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And time is up. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack. And the outcome inevitable.
Masih imbang jir, 0-0.
To summarise what we've seen today then, Jim.
Gila,
Certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of them.
gila seri G. Seri, masih seri. Cukup alot. 1 kalah 1 seri. Match ketiga semoga menang ya. Kita pakai seragam putih guys, putih membawa kemenangan. Aman semua pemain, formasi lawan anjay Pikmon itu Jun H. Kita main Messi sama ini nanti kita masukin ke babak kedua ya. Babak kedua semenyo sama Messi kita masukin guys. Kita keluarin Neymar sama Tapo kita bawa Ibo. Main di kandang lawan. Alright.
The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Color and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We are just getting started. Well, here's a man who stunned everyone in that famous summer of 2002. He had a hand in his country's most famous goal, their most famous win, and he helped to introduce the footballing planet to Senegal.
Yeah, he did indeed, Peter. The undoubted driving force behind that fast, powerful, direct style of football that won't shock the world.
Wish. Beribun gitu cuy, anjay. Sepuluh nih guys, bahaya. Ya elah, gua udah bener gini bro.
Arsenal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. That looks a decent ball. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time.
Oh, shooting chance! Xavi Simons. Sylvester. Looking for the run.
He'd be disappointed with that.
Buang.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Tries to play it through. Has a look up and delivers. And it's Henderson. And here's Shevchenko.
Pas dong. Halo bola. Mantap.
Pressing to intense.
Mantap baik man.
It's paid off.
Pas. Woi, nggak bisa masuk lu tuh.
Simons, the specialist in tearing teams apart.
Ya ampun, anjir, jebol kawan gua guys. Wah. Shevchenko, fenomenal bola. Terbatan langsung gol gitu ya.
He just absolutely speared that in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Incredible.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming?
Yes.
They're such an entertaining watch.
Shevchenko won't just make this.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of...
Shevchenko! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Fernandez trying to keep this in, and he thumps it clear.
Ditolong dong.
Have the chance to go the other way. And here's Drogba. Can he get it through?
Terlalu ambisi Drogba, jangan inilah.
Footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. And here's Drogba. Shevchenko. And this is Shevchenko. Alexander-Arnold deals with that comfortably.
Kurang matang. Finishing buruk.
And it's beyond the defence.
Retreat,
Can he latch onto this?
retreat, nice.
Fernandez. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Shevchenko. Matthews Cunha. Oh, that's fabulous.
Nice.
Fernandez. Neymar. Now it's Kubo. Oh, well measured. Rijkaard with the clearance. Cunha attempts a clearance.
Dijagain, dijagain, susah sih. Mari.
Alexander-Arnold towards the box
Ya,
stick.
saya juga gak bisa.
And he's there to clear it. Xavi Simons. Can he spark a counter here?
Aduh, gua manjat tuh.
There's no way through. Now, can they get him away? That is a brilliant interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made. Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball. Oh, easy pickings there. Threads one in. And it's Kubo.
Lama banget mau ngoper.
Xavi Simons. Now it's Simons. He's being urged to shoot. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Engages and forces him off the ball. Silvestre got a long way forward to join the attack. Silvestre, whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises
Satu serangan, sekali serangan. Set, sabar set.
nicely.
Kalau ini prit saya, set.
Keeper has taken
Set. Ya, nice. Buat diserang,
the
set.
end of the first period. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to make a change at this stage.
Sama tim ini.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Masuk ya.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 22.
On the move again.
Number 18. Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle you. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Arsenal come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Jude going about things with real menace. Matthews Cunha and the shot.
Nice.
He has
Alhamdulillah.
absolutely drilled that.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it.
Mana nih? Cemas 2D, cemas D. Naik divisi 1, susah divisi 2, susah.
Now it's Semenyo. Guardiola. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Sumpah, ngoper bola. Telat itu
Zamani
lah.
gets across to intercept that. He's looking wide.
Lari.
Semenyo. He's got away. Ball come back. Greatly.
Nice.
Into the second half, and already
Oh, nice. Pasaran dari saya, Pak. Susah tuh.
So precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defenses apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Shifting momentum, perhaps.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
He's shifting, towering header.
Pegang
He
bangke.
got ripped because he
Pegang.
was under pressure.
A good take in a good area.
Set, woi.
He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Untung enggak.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces. Arsenal are looking to go forward now.
Ya Allah, lama bet lama.
So Jim, is that the manager telling the
Awas, crossing main crossing mulu cuy.
Well, I think
Awan cuy.
he was concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the
Potong
right
saja,
position
nice dapat.
to do that collectively.
He's in a great position here. He's picked his way through.
Ya elah,
The keeper's ball.
kocak gimana?
Arsenal really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter.
Bola bola.
It's great to see.
There is an irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product and quickly.
Nggak usah pakai ngetrik gitu cuy.
Probing pass. Zabani spots it and intercepts.
Messi kecil.
Looking to play it in. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Knocks it into space.
Kebaca dong, anjir. Dari dulu guys.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Well timed, excellent interception. Good ball, good take.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Buang saja buat mengamankan.
Substitution.
Menang yuk, comeback yuk.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Arsenal are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Harrison gets over and intercepts. Half an hour gone in the second half. Vardiol cuts it out. Played out towards the right wing. Alexander-Arnold. That's going across. Impressive jump.
Anjir.
And that really should have been that.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Zabani makes the interception.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
That
Ya
is good
elah,
awareness.
ya elah.
Neymar.
Unggul dia. Yuk, lemparan kak. Jauh Arhan.
And that's definitely not his best. Arsenal very much running into the last chance saloon.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
That has been cut short. And here's Trumpa. Messi.
Messi, Mama Messi, Mama Messi.
Give themselves a chance to.
Kejar dia.
Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Batistuta. There's one of the players of the week. Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
Nunggu bola sih. Masih biar nggak nunggu bola gitu cuy.
Looking for options for movement.
Serangan.
Harrison kept his eye on it, and he's there. It's Fernandez.
Yes. Ya elah kalah gua cuy.
It is all over.
Ente bang, makin dalam kita melaju ke
A great advertisement for our
divisi 2
sport.
cuy.
Sound in a way that
Makin
somebody
dalam deh. Udah agak-agak lawannya guys. Susah menguasai bola. Ganisin dulu. teknisin dulu. Raul. Aduh, FB-nya tidak FB. Siapa kan? Biarin ya. Ini gas saya. Lihat lawan dulu guys. Itu jangan 41. Aku pasang bom.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway.
This guy, Ricky Pooch, is someone who really comes alive between the lines.
He's got the right pedigree, hasn't he?
Yeah, and he's got everything you need
Peran
to be
sangat
successful in that role. He's a willing runner,
Uang saja.
enjoys switching positions during the game. To get the best out of him, you want him to play with the ball at his feet, so he can pick out his teammates, making those runs, playing through the opposition's press. That's what he's great at.
Ada
Now it's Neymar.
lagi.
Neymar.
Nanti
It's
nggak
been
jebol.
intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
The pass is intercepted. Drogba. And this is Neymar. And this is Drogba. Expert.
Astagfirullahaladzim.
Changes him with that
Entah
pass.
apa yang merasukiku hingga kau tega
Ricky Pooch.
Diaz.
mencintaiku.
No, that's been intercepted.
Entah apa yang merasukiku hingga kau tega
We can only hope that this has set the tone for what's to come. Captain Majestic, a star.
Jangan lengah, jangan lengah. Yuk.
And a trademark move
Itu
ends with
agak
the inevitable
dengar.
classy finish.
Keluar aja
When you
bola.
counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Atalanta finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
Astagfirullahaladzim. Tunggu, saya masih dapat.
Guardiola. Now it's Neymar. Neymar, the most accurate pass.
Sedih.
The two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Kubo.
Turun ke belakang. Kan?
There's one of the players of the week. Good read, needed to be. That's destined for the flank. That pass isn't the best. Van Dijk. Guardiola. Palmer softly onto that, and that is that.
Atalanta genuinely seem like a side that's confident with the quality they have out wide. They certainly like their little intricate combinations and link-ups.
Well, that's the impression I'm getting.
Yeah, I think you'll want to make sure you give the opposition a different look with each attack, variation and predictability. You know, that's always key to success.
João Cancelo. Spread out to the left.
Dapat. Nice.
That's
Maju
a decent
Kubo.
ball.
Kubo
There's
terkubu
plenty
Kubo.
of space here.
Kita suki tuh.
Right card, getting this one clear.
Wih,
That's
repeat.
a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
This certainly looks appetizing, well within shooting range. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. And the shot! Wow, that is Didier Drogba.
Gigi gimang gitu bro, anjay, anjay, anjay gitu bro, broskuy.
He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
Yeah, you just
Dapat.
can't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Kasih lawan
Arsenal
buku.
are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring,
Masuk.
Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go grab a third.
Berbatov, shot, shoot!
Anjay.
And that's it. And they are dragging it back. Game on again. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Buang saja. Buang saja.
Atalanta cut their deficit.
Jangan bermain api, jangan bermain api.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Decent chance.
Anjay.
Oh,
Sumpah guys,
wonderful
pakai itu
effort
kita langsung pindah aja guys.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to
Yo,
run with the
makin
ball.
deg-degan gua lawan kita ngamuk cuy.
That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Wah,
Excellent
parah
interception.
banget.
Rijkaard. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. That's going wide left. João Cancelo. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Kita gagalin.
But it certainly got the crowd going.
Ngeri-ngeri main Atalanta ini guys.
Atalanta with their first corner. The first in the game for either
Gonzalez.
side, actually. And it's Cancelo. And he certainly caught it
Ya,
there.
apa, weh?
It's a free kick.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing.
Berarti kan, nggak penalti kan? Anjay.
Slide with a real chance here.
Yeah, and I think it's a lesson to be learned in not conceding free kicks in this area.
Szoboszlai! Superb from Szoboszlai! A finish of true class.
Kasih paham dong gua guys.
Back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Oh, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, chance for a shot.
Anjir dikasih paham gua cok. Woi anjay.
It really is a finish of the highest order. They've done it. It was coming. They had their
Kesalahan
reward.
ini cuy.
They forced the error and
Shit,
extracted
man.
the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Atalanta with the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Berbatov. Now it's Palmer. Alexander-Arnold. Fernandez. Looking here to chip it through. Nice interception, well timed. Palmer. Over to the right flank. Back towards the middle. Spread to the right. Now it's Shevchenko. Guardiola. Now it's Shevchenko. And for the first half, that is that.
Yuk, satu lagi kita imbangin yuk.
Midway point of the game.
Well, I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Signore e signori, vi invitiamo a seguire le indicazioni delle forze dell'ordine visualizzate a breve sul maxi schermo. Sostituzione per l'Atalanta. Numero 14. Berbatov.
Down to business again.
Numero 13.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Couch with a reputation for taking on any shot. Oh, well measured. Oh, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Atalanta clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Arsenal come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Tries a measured ball. British header! Albert Ferrer. Tries to play it through. Ricky Pooch. And here's Drogba. And this is Shevchenko. Palmer looking to add to his goal. Shevchenko. Shevchenko!
Apa sih Shevchenko?
Somewhat off target. He is through here. And he's taking no chances there. Well, they are still trailing and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Hazard. And he cuts out the supply. And this is Drogba. Drogba. Camavinga. And that is expertly dealt with.
Arsenal really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're cutting again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
That is ended up in no man's land.
Gemburan Arsenal yuk. Ya percaya Arsenal ini.
Now it's Camavinga. That looks a cracking ball. It's Drogba! Arsenal do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Gimana nih?
Messi. And this is Drogba.
Nice.
He's got it all!
Nice.
And he is just
Nice banget
lifting it up.
Drogba.
There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Clinical. Just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
It is compelling, this. Utterly compelling.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got
Messi,
two strong teams of fairly
Messi.
equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Masih nggak kuat.
Albert Ferrer did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. There's the shot! Well, the ball's run loose here. Looked to surprise the keeper, but missed the target.
Look, you've got to have the perfect feel in your boots to pull those off.
Drogba. Nice. Nice banget Drogba.
Arsenal!
Nice banget Drogba. Nice.
Truly turned on its head. Certain, searing, and imperious.
It all came from some really smart movement, Peter. The defence let themselves down by not picking them up. I think the boss won't be amused.
He's got four.
Ya sih, ya
That
sih.
is remarkable.
Sampai fokus rokok gua habis ya.
Sostituzione per l'Atalanta. Numero 19.
Atalanta are making a change now. So we have a way through. Now how will things develop from here?
To be expected, Peter. They've gone stepping up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
A well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Atalanta really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need. Good read. That was well played. Well stopped. And here's
Kesalahan gini loh.
nicely intercepted.
Wow. Jangan blunder ya, udah unggul ini, udah unggul, please.
Atalanta appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front
Belakang.
all the time.
Lari, coba, kuat nggak? Hadik, aduh. Terus putar, Hadik. Tolong, nice. Depan, Enzo. Lagi, nice. Hadik.
Arsenal can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Nice, kita buang. Nice. Saus. Tema. Tangan lawan. Susah banget ini. Prit.
There will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Well seen, saw that coming. He read that really well and stopped it.
Apa blunder gitu, anjir. Tidak, stop gitu. Prit, anjir.
Ask for much more than that. All hands on deck for this
Ngapain
one.
nih?
Soboslai with the short one. He's having a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out!
Yes.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle.
Astagfirullahaladzim.
They are
Ini ngobrol
pulling their
lagi.
punt. A tough win through.
Menang gua guys, yes. Menang tipis sih. Gemetar tangan gua aja. Sakit. Aduh, belum ada jancar pula.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Ampun bang, ini
That build-up has been fantastic.
sesepuh ini guys. Namanya sesepuh jir.
There's the whistle. It's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business. The best ever? Yeah, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as... He's had a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping. Semenya is offering a right smile there.
Nggak gol.
Arsenal with the corner, they're first. And into
It's a grateful answer to the
Sini
keeper.
lah, sini.
And now they can spring out of defence. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. He steps in and that's the end pass. Well, keeping. Van Dijk with a definite foul there. Odo. Shevchenko running with intent. Tries to pass it
Banyak yang
through.
mikir lagi.
Threads one in. Looking for the far post.
Adik.
And the header just off target. And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Yuk. Tak unggulin yuk.
Arsenal are looking to go forward now. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Shevchenko. He's a sharp little ball
Wait.
here. Oh, that's a bet. Takes a shot! There it is! More or less by himself, as cool as you like. Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution. Arsenal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Chiellini kept his eye on it, and he's there. Bellingham. Arsenal are trailing against the run of play. Shevchenko unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Drogba. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. More and more pressure on the ball here. Now it's Drogba. Bellingham. Well seen, saw that coming. He read that really well and stopped it.
Apa sih dijaga mulu gua? Ini males mulu tuh.
That looks. Oh, he's all alone, and he's running through. Can he finish?
Samjing.
Goal!
Aduh, ya.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly
Yes,
efficiency. Look, if you want to be effective on the break,
Jangan,
the key element is always pace. That's what really rips
Jangan,
the defense apart. And it's
Enzo.
difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Ya, Bang. Jangan. Aduh, udah 2-0 ini.
Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Sini.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
Bantu
Looking for
Ya
options
ampun,
for
back gua
movements.
mana, Cok?
He's got
Adik,
away.
adik.
Otto has it in a wide position.
Awas, awas, awas. Sebelah, nice.
Keeper gets his hands on it. And they win
Adik.
it back again.
Yes.
Arsenal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them losing. Otto. And he welcomes it in. And the finish!
Kenceng banget,
And it's come back out to him.
kenceng banget itu boy.
Utopia, and they are cavorting, and they're threatening to fly away here. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune. That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery. And he's done it again. He's got his second. A case now of complete control. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it. Foot in. Robertson made a search from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Kubo. And the counter is on. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Xabi Alonso. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, easy pickings there. Semenyo. That pass isn't the best. Now it's Semenyo. And it's Shevchenko. Ball is bounced loose now. Bellingham, who can single-handedly make a difference. Oh, he's onto this.
Hey.
And he's definitely on shot. Shapes the shoot! And no mistake.
Ampun bang,
A quick
ampun bang, gua nggak kuat guys. Udah ya, kita atur formasi dulu guys, kita tinggalkan apa kita sore.
One of the easiest goals he could ever score. And that's it.
Jago lawannya, jago. Kita belum ini guys, belum bisa kita naik ke divisi 2. Sementara kita belajar dulu ke divisi 3. Sangat sulit, jujur. Jujur sulit bagiku. Sulit. Masih.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So things are underway. Marcus Rashford's best position has been something that's up for debate for quite a while. What do you think?
Well, I don't think he's a pure number 9. He doesn't have the physicality for that. He's not a target man either, Peter. So, as the player himself has said, along with a few of his mentors, his best football comes from that left-hand side, whether it's isolating, pullbacks, or drifting in towards the middle.
So there we are, that settles the argument. Vardiol does really well to win the ball there. Can he get it through? And Shevchenko! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Shevchenko with a beautifully timed run.
Okay, it didn't quite come off on this occasion, but you get the feeling as a team they might want to just stick with this approach.
Rashford. And it's Neymar. And here's Shevchenko.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
This looks promising. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Messi. Messi. He's making
Messi,
progress on the
Messi,
ball. Modric.
Messi, Messi, Messi.
Shevchenko gets on his bike.
Wow,
Shevchenko!
wow, wow, wow. Luka Modricnya merasakan tubi.
This is Neymar.
It's color tuh. Boys, look at Neymar.
Manchester United take the lead.
Terbaik Neymar tuh, it's color.
He stuck it away
Ya,
as if laser guided.
ini.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter.
Lu,
He didn't even look at the
Lu,
goalkeeper.
Oh, just the keeper now. Shot goal. Somewhat off target. He'll try from distance.
Wah, kiper buat jatuh bangun.
Right stop from the keeper.
Jatuh
Really looked
bangun
sharp there,
anakku.
didn't he?
Yuk,
It's very well
skema.
played.
Skema sekarang yuk kita mainkan.
And we have our very first corner. Tries a
Yang
save.
udah lihatlah aku di sini.
And they're threatening to fly away here. Neymar duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Mah, diplis color, anjir.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And it's Messi. Knocks it into space. He has found a way through. And it's getting up there. Oh, it's hit the post. And it's there.
Jujur, jago bang, lu bang.
It's incredible.
Aku bilang ini bang.
They are flying. Shevchenko at his razor-sharp best there.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
A case now of complete control.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
That's been intercepted. Neymar. And that's another good win of the ball. And now the breakaway. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's fabulous. That's going across goal. That's the keeper's ball.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
It's come to nothing. Van Dijk. And it's Messi. Engages and forces him off the ball. Arsenal are looking to break at pace.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really...
Mahal umpannya bang.
Modric. Messi. Neymar. He's had it taken off him. Driving forward. Oh, that's a fine interception. Reaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Modric. For Messi. And he's being shifted off it. Drogba. Edmilson. Shevchenko. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Neymar. It's Neymar! Keeper's got his work done.
Standing.
Great leap. And that is a truly outstanding save.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
Standing.
He's having a hit. Oh, that is outstanding. That is a gem. An absolute gem. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Wait.
Arsenal may be down, but not out just yet.
Let me down.
Pass just didn't quite work.
Don't let me down.
Kubo.
Don't let me down.
Kubo tries to play through.
Don't let me down. Ya Allah, Sid.
Look at his watch.
Masih mau nyerang, Sid. Ya
For
Allah.
half-time. So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Si kecil kita mainkan. Ini kita mainkan ya. Gas bang.
Substitution.
Jangan dulu.
Second period is on the way.
Nice.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going through
Don't let me down. Don't let me down.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And there's green grass ahead of him. Manchester United can breathe again. Just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Fernandez wins the duel this time. Edmilson, the man synonymous with solidity. Arsenal come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
And this is Shevchenko. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Modric. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
Don't let me down. Nggak lari, duduk gua. Weh, jangan main-main kayak gitulah. Gua udah kalah di.
Risky ball, you've got to say.
Habisin waktu.
Semenyo. Lovely pass, but
Ah.
did he get there?
Look, they've had a chance to regroup and rethink.
Yeah.
Now they've got to stir a revival.
Tolong.
Neymar makes a dash for it. Neymar was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire. The decision.
Decent chance! And there's a goal! The
Satu lagi, dua lagi, empat lagi.
Sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other. And it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
All of a sudden we have a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
It's a searching pass. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, great chance!
Arsenal really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Sering.
Nicely weighted ball. It's gone out for a throw-in.
Tadi ada kesempatan mas. Kesempatan mas anjir. Anjir lah. Wah, tekan stats anjir. Nanti pemain dia aja udah kesempatan emas si ini malah kepleset. Woi lah Ci, mau berkembang mainnya dia. Sedih gua.
Number 30, Messi. Coming on to replace him is number 17, Hazard.
It's Drogba. Schlotterbeck kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Rashford
Dapat banget, Play.
face to face with his great rival.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Rashford is the type of player who always
turun.
likes having a bit of
Mundur.
space in front of him.
Otak dong.
Arsenal perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Sedikit tadi.
Neymar on 2 now and looking for 3. Semenyo. Neymar. Great vision. This is Modric. And it's Van Dijk.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Modric
Adik.
looking for the run. Alexander-Arnold wants to run onto this.
Main persekusi.
Alexander-Arnold, who does have an assist to his name. And this is Shevchenko. Gets his head on it! And that would have been game,
Bahaya
set,
buat
and match.
bahaya. Menit-menit akhir ini. Woi.
Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Arsenal very much
Let's
running
come back.
into the last chance
Menit
saloon.
akhir.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this
Bullish header! Semenyo. The pass is intercepted. And this is Shevchenko. Can he finish? That was quite a hit.
Jangan terlalu banyak
Can they get him away?
Lah kalau nggak ditekan gini.
Delivered low.
Lihat tuh, gua malah ketambah enggak. Coach apa lah? Coach gimana sih coach? Kalah
He's
tuh,
only too
udah lah.
grateful to capitalise on the
Masih.
keeper's misfortune.
Malah ketambahan lagi nih.
Oh, he's all alone. Chance!
Bajingan.
Shevchenko. A finish right from the top draw. It's all becoming so easy.
Udah lah.
There was to be only one outcome. Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
Substitution from Manchester United. Number 11, Neymar.
Manchester United are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a
Number
few moments
21,
now.
Modric.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Van
There is
Dijk
quick to react.
coming on the field.
It feels.
Number 20,
Can he get on the end of this?
number 19,
Alexander-Arnold.
number 18,
Official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And we're done. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can.
Eh. Ya insya Allah ini OP lah. Kalah mulu gua anjir. Susah naik ke divisi 2. Divisi 2 tidak bisa dijangkau. Jadi kita harus belajar ke divisi 3 dulu, guys. Kita udah fase di divisi 3. Kita semakin bisa pelajari. Aduh, Indonesia, ini orang Indonesia pasti jago nih, cowok. Ya, auto kita jadi bulan-bulanan ya. OTW di bulan-bulanan kita cuy.
Bin,
Nah,
coba mau pakai terakhir pun pakai Bin. Kok balik lagi bro? Terakhir muter.
nggak usah.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Arsenal.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great
Halo,
voice,
Lu.
and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
Lah belum udah nge-lag nih. Udah ketemu sama King Indo.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
Great defending, strong and determined. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Shevchenko, good read, needed to be. Messi. And it's Messi.
Makasih.
Knocks it into space.
Makasih.
It's played through for him.
Which?
Camavinga. Messi. Now it's Haaland. He's a sharp little ball here.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Buangnya nggak ke situ, Bang. Dapat corner kick dia, Bang. Aduh.
Indonesia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually.
Bang.
Arsenal are looking to go forward now. No, he wasn't going to let him past. He can run onto that. Oh, that's fabulous.
Kita shoot. Ya, dapat.
That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender though who was ever so determined. Now it's Haaland.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Hey.
Camavinga. Knocks it out wide. Challenge just a bit on the third side.
Woi, set, katungin set, Messi set.
Have his name taken.
Keluarin aja Messi set. Kick.
Oh, nearly.
Aduh.
Works it forward. Cambiasso. So intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Semenyo. Shevchenko. Allison breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Hakimi. It's Kimmich. Now it's Haaland.
Hey,
Guardiola gets across to intercept that. Nicely weighted ball. That is a great look out.
Eish,
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood
Apaan?
to take any risks.
Kimmich.
masih
A
dulu.
lot of space here, a real
Nih,
opportunity.
dapat. Ya elah, 1-2-nya gimana tuh? Bener banget Bang. Ada jalan nih. Jalannya nggak kejar. Nggak anjir nih. Ditungkak gitu. Cep anjir jalan cuy.
One sweeping
Mabuk.
move executed with deadly efficiency.
Minum masakan ini selebrasi nggak bisa di skip.
At its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Number 15.
Gila bang, gila.
Indonesia are in front now. The game's only goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers.
Dapat
Little
Jin.
influence, and all of a
Bang lawan.
sudden, bang.
Ini Shevchenko
The run has been sold a little bit short there.
dikunci
I
anjir.
think
Nggak.
the opposition saw that
Nggak
pass
bisa.
a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And here's Messi.
Salah.
Camavinga. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Martinelli. That is good alertness. Camavinga. And Dyke promptly onto that. And that is that. Aims beyond the defence. And here's Semenyo. It's a good and a header.
Oh, it's come loose. What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Now this could be a chance. Oh, just skips past his man.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
It's a searching pass. To Licht kept his eye on it, and he's there. McKennie. Cambiasso. And it's McKennie. Messi. And it's Camavinga. Messi did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
Bolanya ketinggalan bang. Hei,
And he's quick to snatch it back. To Licht, kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
There will be 1 minute to
Gingiling.
time.
This is the time you need that
Ding
pace.
Jiling.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And the shots! No mistake!
Gila. Jago.
This is a position
Gila
of genuine strength.
terpongkeng gua guys.
Well, when it's
Ya,
pieced
start,
together as
kita
efficiently
sore.
as that, it's a joy to watch.
So, temporary halt to the action.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team types are making no change. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Substitution in progress.
Down to business again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Time and again they are repelled. Arsenal different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Ya elah ini guys. Tahu tapi
Van Dijk. Hakimi. Martinelli. Looking for the run. Now it's Martinelli. He has found the way through. Oh, nice touch. Kimmich. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And this is Shevchenko. That's been cut out, well played.
musimnya udah bercanda gini bro, udah unggul gitu.
But they can at least give us
Malas.
something to believe the gap might be closed.
Tidak bisa cuy.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. That is a brilliant interception.
Bisa gua cuy.
That pass isn't the best. Oh, it's a great ball. And he shoots!
Main satu.
The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Again, that's terrific
Ayo
movement,
bisa
Peter,
lagi,
and
satu
an even better
lagi.
pass. It's
Satu lagi,
beautifully played.
kita unggulin.
Just one in it now.
The manager must have
Messi
given
sulit.
them half time and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
He's had it taken off him. Shevchenko. And this is Drogba. Fernandez.
Arsenal really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Belakang ke dalam. Messi, hadap. Messi,
And it's
Drogba
Messi.
lari.
And there's green grass ahead of him. He's beaten.
Drogba, Drogba anda.
It's bounced back off the post.
Gak apa-apa Drogba. Next time kasih kejutan Drogba. Ya ulur waktu gini.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
He's picked his way through.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
And he's put his reins wrong there. Neymar. Oh, this looks sharp. It's a pretty loose pass. Arsenal perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. That's really well manoeuvred. And Dijk cuts it out. They played right into his path. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Indonesia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That's an imaginative pass. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Haaland. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Tries to play it through.
Arsenal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Messi. McKennie. Camavinga. And he cuts out the supply. Fernandez. This is a promising build-up. It's destined for the flank. Skims one in. That's put pay to the danger. Nicked it back promptly. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And that's a good finish. A goal on a landmark occasion for this man who makes his 50th appearance here and now.
Satu lagi.
Oh, what a game we have on our hands here.
Arsenal really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical. It's a very open foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Yellow or red? It is red. There's a gather ground and they are clearly concerned. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Well, it's never nice to see something like that, is it? But that's what it says in the letter of the law. He's got to go.
Alexander-Arnold with a real chance here.
I think there's actually a quiet confidence in pulling this off.
And this is Shevchenko!
Lupa gua
I
L1
think
tuh.
we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
He has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't kick out that killer ball.
That has been cut short. Camavinga. He's not going to get any further than that.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
There will be 3 minutes added time. Rule shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Great ball if he can get
Ayo,
there.
ayo. Wait.
Poor robust challenge. Kimmich.
Kurang gitu, Pak.
Fernandez. Now, can they get him away? Cambiasso.
Ya,
And that's that. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not
mampu
enough
aku
on
jadi
either side.
seneng lu. Ngotak dong, ya. Ngotak dong, kasih lawan cuy. Lawannya seput cuy. Tidak. Digoreng-goreng gua habis ini. Timsu, jangan. Di dalam. Auto diobok-obok gua guys. Punya gua aja kayak gini. Ngelawan kayak gini cuy. Legend pula. Yalah, bodo amat dah. Bantai 10-0. Terah dah, puas-puasin dah ntar. Dibantai sampai kaki kiper gua patah. Tangan kiper gua patah dah.
So bring it on.
Shit. Magat, buat tepak.
The excitement already pumping. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
Tinggi 168.
Well, we're underway. So, Jim, would you say that this formation has become the norm in recent years?
Yeah, I think it's one that places the emphasis on your centre forward, not just holding the ball or finishing, but all the movement that happens around him, outside and inside the box. And he has to link up with that midfield and bring everybody into play, which ensures a more cohesive system.
Robson. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference? Well, Peter, I'm really impressed with this guy, Jude Bellingham. For one so young, he has wonderful intelligence and a great ability to read the game. The most expensive 17-year-old in the game too. He's got a wonderful natural feel of space.
Hadik.
He'll certainly be leading
Back
the
gua
way.
habis.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Back gua habis. Enggak ya?
That was no routine save. Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Messi.
Now, can they get him away? Very good extension, Jim, but anything up to now, I suppose?
Well, both sides seem happy with
And it's hit a woodwork and out. Robson. Bellingham. Robson. And it's Van Basten. Knocks it into space. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Mabar.
Another side getting able to pull straight through here.
And he's managed to get free. He leaps for it. Off the post.
Ampun bang
He'll
Vicky,
get
ampun bang
middle
Vicky.
games here. Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're up in the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this. This one's some danger.
Shevchenko.
They've got to make this nice and quick. Barcelona are inclined to exhibit a more cavalier approach to the game.
Yeah, possession-based football can be expansive and stylish, provided you have the ballers on your team and someone who can dictate the tempo. It's not a style that anyone can necessarily play easily, Peter.
Adams makes the interception.
Messi, a player so
Discernibly decorated with praise and glory. Xabi Alonso. And it's Roberto.
Messi,
For Drogba.
Shevchenko,
Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. Passing is crisp and sharp. Neymar.
Oh, Bang Vicky, Bang Vicky.
He certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Barcelona with their first corner.
Berbahaya Bang Vicky nih. Hadik, Hadik. Anjir, wah bener. Buang. Weh, pegang.
That wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Aduh, hatiku. Hadik,
And it's Neymar.
Hadik.
Tries to push the
Huh?
ball. And he's there
Hadik.
to clear it. Space for him to turn and look.
And
That's it.
the referee has flagged
That's it.
for offside.
Gempuran.
Intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Messi. It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now. Semenyo. Just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance. Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that. Mario calmly anticipates. Can he come on the end of this? Now it's Messi. French way.
Bisa cet. Ya elah. Ya elah. Jagain weh.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, and that won't be the last they'll see of him. He had a chance to offload that left, so I think he's going to have to swallow his medicine on this one. Van Basten. That has been swallowed wide. Neymar. Oh, that's neat. Oh, shooting chance! Zabani gets it clear. Tries to play it through. It's a big chance! And it's a goal! Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets.
Ditutupin loh. Kiper gua anjir.
That was a given. It always was. Yeah, it's simply tragic defending by a renowned finisher. That brings the first half to a close. Well, it was only a talking point in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Arsenal coming in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline. Well, for me, Peter, things never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So we're off again. Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. It's Trooper! And he was there to get a vital touch. Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Xabi Alonso clears it away. Van Dijk. It's a goal! They are right back in business! Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop. And he stuck it away as if laser guided. Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it. Arsenal restore parity. This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant. No foul, says the referee. And it's fantastic. Now it's Xabi Alonso. Neymar. Neymar, he's rising! And he has kicked it out.
Berbahaya gitu bro, dia bro, banyak bro, sungguh gitu. Sungguh gitu. Nice.
Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Van Basten. And this is Neymar. Messi. Fernandes. Oh, well measured. Fernandes. Oh, good take in a good area. That's good play to the danger. He's done very well to take that back. Bellingham. And it's Van Basten. And it's been played through. Arsenal have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not use the impetus to plough on? Fernandes! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Robson. Neymar. That's a good ball out wide. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Distributed tidily. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's a fine challenge. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic. And here's Messi. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick.
Dijegal Messi.
That is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look. His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be. Now it's Shevchenko. Costa Curta. Ambitious ball here. That's a nicely shaped ball.
Pegang.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so. He made it look a bit predictable. The most accurate pass. It's played through for him. And that's it's Van Basten! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required. Van Basten clearly showing us exactly how to get in behind the defence, followed by, unfortunately, how not to finish. Drogba looking for a runner. And it's ended up in no man's land. Xabi Alonso. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Celup.
Bellingham does really well there. He is strong. Oh, good read. He read that really well and stopped it.
Goblok.
And he's there to retrieve it. Now it's Neymar. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Last-ditch defending, but that's
Messi turun unggul. Gila, gak ada.
backward here. Oh no, that could be a costly miss. That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted. This is intriguing. Next goal critical. Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won. That pass just didn't quite work. Just 5 minutes left. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Messi. And he's picked it up out wide. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now. Quick look, thought about cutting inside. And Messi! They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be. And there goes the final whistle. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated.
Gimana cara ngedit nih? Ketiga yang ini, karena itu jangan. Edit nama. Oh, edit nama tim kita ganti YouTube Alvin Setia. Singkatan kepicap IG aja. Habis gua edit ya Arsenal sama YouTube gua. Biar kalau kita ketemu pemain biar dia bisa mampir ke channel saya guys ya.
Oh, what a sight this is. The color, the
Kan
choreography.
ada yang mampir kan kalau udah gua edit namanya di YouTube gua.
This a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're very much on the way now. Well, of course, Brazil have produced their fair share of outstanding all-round players, and so Roberto is a man of many
Alah,
years indeed, Peter, amongst the very best utility players to come out of Brazil for me. And in my view, perfect fit for teams that like to play a fluid system based on whether or not they have possession. So expand on it. Well, it means he can play like a fullback in a back four, move up into midfield. in the back three or take up a central midfield position. That's where I think he's absolutely best, although he is capable of going further forward still.
That's been cut out, well played. That pass isn't the best. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Wayne Rooney, jir.
It's Rooney! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stops.
Rooney has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Bang.
And it's been taken short. Tries to put up
Bang, ya ampun bang, arah edarnya bang.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. He's in a great position here. To Roberto. He has found the way through. There's the shot! And no mistake.
Wah, langsung keren nggak sih? Dua. Langsung surat nggak sih? Berbahaya guys, musuhnya guys.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart.
Nggak bisa dipegang musuhnya guys.
Oh, nearly.
Strikernya terlalu
He's
kecil
never the
banget.
sort to doubt his own capabilities.
Jago
Always
guys.
fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Abang-abang joki CPG ini jago tuh.
Aims beyond the defence. To lift
Lah.
promptly onto that.
Kabur.
And that is that.
Arsenal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any
Ya,
rash decisions
rindik lagi nih.
could see the
Ya,
losing.
rindik lagi gua. Mandi.
Not defending is
Mabar.
unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal.
Messi.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Oh, it's fallen loose again. And it's there. And they're threatening to fly away here. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
And that's great movement from him. He
Bang, udah, bang.
instinctively knew that the ball
Cukup,
was going
bang.
to come back out and put himself where he needed to be.
Cukup, bang. Jangan sampai 10, bang.
2 goals on the day, and it may not yet be done.
Cukup bang, udah bang. Udah 3-0 aja bang. Parah dikasih paham gua sama abang-abangan eFootball tuh. Patilah gua. Ronaldo sama Messi masuk nih habis ini nih.
(3-0) and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And he welcomes it in. He is through here. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Oh, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Ups him off in and wins back the ball. He's found a way through.
Kena anjing cuk.
And a chance!
Parah cok. Udah lah bang. Udah ya kita surat lagi.
It's really unfortunate. He will be kicking himself in the
Yeah,
moment.
yeah.
Believe me, I know how that feels.
mlbbc udah bang. Udah bang, cukup bang.
So lead courtesy of an own goal. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Romani. What's going wide left? That's Dewey. Flings it. He leaps for it. It's in. And the chasm continues
Kita udah
to widen.
diajar sama abang-abangan divisi 1 guys, kita tinggalkan aja guys.
Where these teams are at. And
Kita kalau
that's it.
terus-terusin 10-0.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Terus-terusin 10-0 mati lemas gua. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Arsenal.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And we're underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
Yeah, I'd have picked him to, no doubt the fans feel much. It's Totti! Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of
Mana
him to
bego.
oblige so early.
Gimana?
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Ferran Torres! Oh no, it's an own goal!
Ah, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Rijkaard. He's in a good position here.
Who's
Chance! And he's quick to get
Ah.
rid. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Looks
Hello.
across and plays it in.
Oh, how that cross missed
Dapat berak
everyone
ni.
is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Guardiol. And here's Shevchenko.
Ruben.
Totti. It's played through for him. Oh, a gilt-edged chance. There's the shot. Oh, good finish. And they're back in front. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart. And it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Drogba! And that's what you call in
Drogba,
I think he's done
Drogba.
great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Tries to
Yeah.
pass it through. Totti.
Jagain dong.
Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Fernandes, quality ball.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Totti,
Ruben.
Ay,
He can run onto that.
Totti.
Mr. Totti.
Robertson. Because of space out wide.
Cian. Bang, udah bang, kan. 3-1 jir.
It was all about the delivery. He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one. Indonesia go up. He's had a shot! And no mistake. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't. The first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him. Arsenal cut their deficits and look raring to go again. Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now. And it's beyond the defence. He's found a way through, and he shoots! Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that. On for a third of the way through the game. And that is a little undercut. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare. Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. That's been intercepted. That was well played, well stopped. And here's the chance to counter. He's a sharp little ball here. It's a sweeping cross. And Dyke gets it away. Arsenal are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Looking for the run. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, that's well seen too. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And it's Robertson. Looking for options for movement. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Rijkaard. This is the time you need that pace. Try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Rijkaard. Robertson. And that's been won straight back. Ferran Torres. And he's overcooked that. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Zabani kept his eye on it. And minutes has been indicated. Alexander-Arnold. Right, Shevchenko. Oh, that's a key interception. That pass isn't the best. Rijkaard. Rummenigge. Now it's Totti. He's got away. Totti. And the referee has blown for half-time. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy. So that's it for the first half, and everyone
Hey.
rest. And so the action is resumed. Arsenal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything. And here's Ferran Torres. And he's taking no chances there. Arsenal clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing. Zabani calmly anticipates. Somewhat off target. And it's Drogba. Kubo. Drogba engages and forces it off the ball. Juke. Chance here to counter. Can he get it through? It's made its way to him. It's a goal kick.
Itu di bawah pulang. Ah,
Rummenigge. And here's Shevchenko. Ferran Torres. Rijkaard. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Now, can they get him away? Rijkaard. Pedri. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Two. He's in one-on-one. Shoots! It's a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Another moment of
bisa
magic,
mau
a real
mengejar malah
moment.
I
ditambahin.
think he was saying to his teammates, "How dare you doubt me?"
Apalah si Abi Amin Apin ini.
Far more desirable.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, well played, well played. He's had it taken off him. And it's Shevchenko. Nicely shaped ball. Totti. Rummenigge.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Van Dijk makes the interception. And here's Shevchenko. Ferran Torres.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Kubo has it in a wide position. Robertson is one whose deliveries we all know about. Not a hint of offside here. Well read. The danger is averted. And he's let fly. A real chance and a real let-off.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
And back to the goalkeeper. Robertson. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And here's Shevchenko. He has a look up. Drogba! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. That has been knocked clear. The most accurate pass. And this is Shevchenko. Big chance! And he's there to get it away. Now it's Totti. He can run onto that. Just the keeper in his way. Alexander-Arnold with a fine tackle. Pedri. Drogba. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Shevchenko. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Indonesia can't breathe again. Just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Rummenigge. He's through here. He's in. Must be. Can he finish? It's bounced back off the post. And he couldn't finish.
Blitz color terus anjay.
Defense. If I was on that touchline, I'd be like that too.
Ferran Torres. Looking to play him in. Well, he's seen that early. It's Drogba! Sharp and fitting, but not quite.
Oh, the technical control was
And that's it. Arsenal perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort.
Susahnya naik divisi. Menangnya 1, kalahnya berapa? Tak terhitung. Buset. Anjay, personal Persib Bandung. Ya obok-obok Persib Bandung ini gua, guys. Bulan-bulanan nih.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Persib Bandung have gone 4-3-3.
Gitu, bro.
Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yes, and the importance
suruh
of
ngejar.
this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
This is Vieri.
Wait.
Now it's Olise.
Wih, kenceng banget itu, woi. Wih, kenceng banget itu, woi.
It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been
Masih
caught
angin.
napping. And here's Olise.
Bahaya. Gempuran.
Now looking to
Mas,
orchestrate a
gua nggak bisa.
counter. Tries to pass it through.
Gacor.
That is an easy
Gacor lawannya,
goal for the
guys.
keeper. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Well, there's the impressive figure of Christian Vieri. What a left foot he has.
Yeah, quite a frame.
Yeah, possibly one of the last of the old-fashioned strikers. Big, powerful and direct. And a very tough opponent in the air. One of Italy's finest ever, I would say.
Opa, tolong.
Can he get it through?
Tolong.
Tries a shot! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards.
Dapat
So
voucher
this to
lagi.
break the deadlock. He scores for sure! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, any penalty that finds the net is a good penalty, even if that didn't convince.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Semenyo, and he cuts out the supply. Mosquera finding himself in space. Played into the box.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Messi, searching passes played there. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. The
Attack,
ball won
Haji.
cleanly. Saliba spots it and intercepts. Nice. Ended up in no man's land. Driving forward. It's been slipped through.
Nyawa taruhan.
And he's heaved it away. Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
That's a decent clearance. Looks a smashing ball. Back when it goes. Nicely aimed pass. And the two sides separated by the gate. And he's let fly. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
There's one of the players of the week. Shevchenko. He is through here.
Woi, nggak bisa nendang, woi.
Saliba did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Now it's Drogba. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That looks a good ball through. Oh, shooting chance! Superb from the alley! About as smooth as it gets.
Tendangan 100.
They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had
Overdosis tuh tendangannya, guys.
the quality as needed.
Tangan Oblak patah
Really
lagi.
hard to stop.
Si
It
Oblak
looked as though it
patah
got
lagi.
too wide. He wasn't having that though, and somehow he found the angle.
Peter, you have to have a...
Oh, it's decent shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out.
Parah, tidak masuk.
He's given that plenty, but no.
I think his reaction says everything there, Peter. Just a fraction inside.
Oh,
That's all he needed to be.
What's very disappointing, it has to be said. Mosquera was somewhat off target, but he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Person Van Dam clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Mosquera. Olise. And Mosquera. McAllister. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Fernandez. And here's Semenyo. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And this is Vieri. Messi. Neatly clipped into space. Saka.
2 rally minutes has been indicated.
Rice. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And he has been fouled there.
ngapain dah dua
He's going to have his game taken. It's loose now, they want to get it back. Looking for the run. Skillfully cut. And the referee has blown for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break. All sweat. Arsenal are level taking at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. So straight into the second half. Hutchison is carrying after that one, and reclaimed it in a trice. Now it's Lee Kang-in. This is Vieri.
Cucun.
Drogba looking to add to his goal.
Woi,
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And that's a good ball. Vieri showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Lovely pass, but can he get there? No, he's just misjudged that one. Well, there is
ya dulu sebelum mau
sizzle,
bersiap coach.
a piercing stare. clearly is miffed having made the run and not get picked out.
Nice, patah-patah apaan tuh?
Well timed, excellent interception. Fernandez. Rudiger calmly anticipates. And this is Drogba. Drogba, he's through on goal here. It's all a little bit desperate.
Kasih dia lah Drogba ini. Curangin mulu, buset dah.
That'll have stirred a little concern. Oh, good spread. Bonus. It's going across goal. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is.
Gua dislidingin mulu hier. Drogba, kita ganti dulu Drogba. Kasihan lah Drogba ini.
Substitutions taking place.
Arsenal choosing to make the first change.
Attendance for this match was 29,514.
Where it came from.
Ya dulu sebelum oper siapa?
And it's McAllister.
Scotch.
Arsenal perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Coach, musuhnya di mana-mana, Coach.
And that interception was most necessary. That was well played, well stopped. Chooses to go crossfield. Parkinson, he's picked his way through. Vieri, well, that's a race for the ball. And this is Vieri. It's Vieri! Oh, nearly, but not quite. You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Masih imbang gini, Coach.
Fernandez.
Messi, antara Messi.
Space to scheme.
Coba lihatlah.
That's a fair try, but just on target. And not just close, agonizingly close. Saka. Shevchenko. And with good pressure, just hounded him off it. He can run onto that. Shot could be on. And a chance! And that's it.
Kemudian gua mal sliding, dia loncat. Si Drogba pasrah.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Menit akhir gua kemudian. Ente. Bang, kapan menangnya? Nggak menang-menang gua, coy.
Substitution on the field. Number 19, Lee Hannon. Number 41, Rice. Number
Time
20,
in for the first substitution of the game.
coming on the
This
field.
is what we've been waiting for. Well, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Number 24,
Here we go. Gets it away. Arsenal may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening our team. No question, that's a foul. Just too high. The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try. He's found space here. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away,
Yeah,
and eventually things might change for you.
Apa tuh?
This is Vieri.
Ini sementara dulu.
Vieri. Alexander-Arnold kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, easy pickings there. And Zielinski. Zielinski has got himself a free kick.
Jegal mulu, jegal.
That's a yellow card.
Great effort, but no way through.
Time is running out here. Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage.
Berbatov. Semenyo. Vicious ball here.
Oh, that's a fine interception. And it shoots!
And a neat finish.
Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Arsenal drag themselves back again.
Arsenal really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
Brilliantly cut out.
Shot, surely! Oh, that could be pivotal! So is that it? Is this the moment they saw it?
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're in on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Well, they've done the hard part, now to survive the last 2
Siapa
minutes.
komik ini?
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now comes the overwhelming question, how long is there left, including stoppages?
Ferran Torres. Now Saka. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That's a foul, no two ways about it.
Apa nih? Sinyal gua nge-lag. Oh benar. Wih lah Ci.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle, and here we go.
I think the wide players will be very important here, Peter. A lot is going to be asked of them.
Yeah, they've got a fair bit of work to get through.
Yeah, because they're going to have to cover the flanks on their own. They need to push up and establish some menace, some control, press from the front and act like auxiliary wingers, if you will, while also doing a fair bit of defending. And what's more, they're often expected to be the main supply routes in the side.
And he's intervened well there. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And this is dropped. It's a loop, and it's come back out to him. Costa Curta clears without hesitation.
It's been pretty high tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say. Shevchenko clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on flank.
Goes for a shot! Can he finish?
Melbourne City definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think their position might see some trouble.
Tolong.
And they've got a throw. Oh, good steal. He just read it. Well, this is Shevchenko. Great idea, just poorly executed.
Well, it was probably, for him, the best option, but then again, I'm not
Shit,
the best
man.
judge of that.
I see, man. Anjing kaget gua, Cok.
And here's Doku. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Shifted it to the flank. Doku pitches it off him. Fernandez looking for the run. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And here's Shevchenko. Serginho. Now he is quick, rapid, Peter. Absolutely rapid. I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Brazilian fullback, he'd be pretty close to it, wouldn't he?
You don't win all those honours at club
Yeah.
international level without doing something right.
Press.
Costa Curta. Edison pokes it upfield. Kubo cuts out the pass.
Keluar.
Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Passes coming off in quick succession here. He ran
Ya,
himself
cuman
into
buat
trouble
colek
there. Free
bijinya
kick
doang,
right
Cok.
away. De Bruyne. De Bruyne! Oh, super goal!
Gua mah raja blue color, cuy.
Wickets.
Ya, gua tewas lah.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, what a hit, Peter. And there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Melbourne City have fired themselves in front.
But I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Great chance! And yes, it's there!
A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up sipping a goal at the other. And
Mas
it's
ada Brit Galer. Anjay.
That's a fair try, but just off
Bikin
target.
drone berbahaya
it's good movement,
coy.
though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it
Wrong.
goalwards.
And this is Shevchenko.
Which
Shevchenko.
diganjel. Nice. Dapat.
That is a crunching tackle. Shevchenko unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Teman gua mana?
Guardiola. That's an imaginative pass. Alexander-Arnold. Guardiola calmly anticipates. And it's Drogba. Can he get it through? Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Yamal carries the ball down the right. Space for him to turn and look. Shevchenko. Shevchenko steps in, and that's the end of that. Where it came from.
He's having a shot! He's delivered all right!
It forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Melbourne City leading now. All Black gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. That's a deception. His positioning was spot on. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
Just a quick announcement, it is now time
Either side holding back here, it has been quite a half this.
walking
I
through the
think the
game.
message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Oh, sudah. Which kau sakiti aku lagi.
So the action resumes.
Alah,
Arsenal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At
Yeah,
times they
yeah.
didn't look as if they knew what they were
tapi
doing.
dia anjay. Siapa nih Doku?
Thought about cutting inside.
Buang saja.
No, he's not getting his way this time. Now it's Doku. De Bruyne sends it crossfield. Now it's Yamal.
Si Amal,
He's
ngikutin
picked his
Amal.
way through.
Nice
Guardiola
dapat.
gets a foot in here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender though who was ever so determined. He's had it taken off him. Rijkaard looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now Costa Curta. De Bruyne. And here's Haaland. Serginho. Yamal.
And a header!
Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Impressive jump. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Van Dijk actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
No, that was never going to make it. Hoisted upfield by the keeper.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Tidak kuat.
Decent
Chance!
Hey.
That's fallen kindly here. Oh, extraordinary.
Yeah, he came away empty-handed in the end, but it was wonderful movement.
Looking for options for movement. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Substitution on the field. Number
Melbourne
27.
have their second corner now.
Number 11.
Getting up there!
Shevchenko.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Doku.
In with the far side.
Oh,
Good effort.
Patrick.
Another headed effort.
Bahaya harga-harganya guys.
For those fruitful.
Melbourne City.
Malah terbang tuh.
These chances now. This service is good, but the finishing is pretty wasteful.
Corner number 3 coming up. And he's there to clear it. Gives it back. Can he get on the end of this? And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Good ball, good take. Shevchenko shoots! And a neat finish. Again, we are level. What a contest!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
So smooth. A signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Tries to play it through. It's played through for him.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Wah anjir, Gimamin. Aduh, dijagain dong, kadang keras, bahaya nih.
Substitution on the
Change of
field.
personnel.
Number 17, De Bruyne. Number 9, Erling Haaland. Coming on the field, number 8, Danny Olmo. Number 21, David
Somewhat
Villa.
off target. Oh, important interception. Ferran Torres.
Oh, great leap!
Van Dijk is there to clear.
And he shoots!
Goal! Arsenal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Arsenal have their lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness, and composure.
Tries a shot. Goal.
Resek, emang resek guys.
Right near the end, we have parity.
What a delicious finish. That is immaculate. Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Costa Curta.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Sprint it left. It's quick to return it.
Oh, shooting chance.
Resek malah buat ke comeback anjay. Guys, kalah ini anjir.
They stole it.
There will be
Well, it would
Gila,
have been hard to
masak
miss.
mereka coy.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his
Ah,
reputation.
bang.
Well,
Udah
they've done the
bang.
hard part. Now to survive the last few minutes.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now comes the overwhelming question. How long is there left, including stoppages?
No way through, so back it comes. Shevchenko. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Sprit.
Now, can they get him away?
Anjir kalah gua malahan anjir ke
And
kampus
there
cok.
comes the final whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end.
Ente kadang-kadang guys. Ya, kita akhiri sampai sini dulu. Thank you for watching.